Hi, I'm Anna Zeilinski, and welcome to Caribbean Escapes, the show that takes you on a journey across one of the world's most alluring regions, the Caribbean. We've heard of its turquoise waters, warming sun, and diverse cultures, but thanks to its welcoming destinations, luxurious resorts, and unforgettable experiences, the Caribbean is no less than utopia. So join me as we set out to explore it all. This time on Caribbean Escapes, we're showing all of the verdant beauty of St. Lucia, a stunning volcanic pear-shaped island in the Eastern Caribbean, where more and more visitors are drawn by its worldly charm and unspoiled natural settings. Then we'll continue south to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, a collection of more than 30 islands that, despite their flawless beaches and lots of warm, crystal-clear water, remain a well-kept secret. St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines are filled with old-world elegance, quiet seclusion, and overwhelming beauty, and are our featured destinations on this episode of Caribbean Escapes. St. Lucia possesses a wealth of natural beauty with lush mountains, 19,000 acres of rainforest, and gorgeous black and white sand beaches. Naturally, this little island in the West Indies is true to its tourism slogan, which is St. Lucia, simply beautiful. St. Lucia is a pear-shaped dot belonging to the Windward Islands of the West Indies Lesser Antilles, nestled between Martinique and St. Vincent, about halfway down the necklace of islands that make up the Eastern Caribbean chain. At 27 miles long and 14 miles wide, this quaint Caribbean hideaway abounds with plenty to do. This is an Emerald Isle of the Caribbean, an astonishingly fertile green jewel dominated by its twin peaks, the majestic jagged pitons that soar more than 2,000 feet into the sky on the island's southwest coast. The scenery is quite captivating. St. Lucia is large enough to provide visitors with breathtaking contrasts, and small enough to ensure that those who want to laze their days away in peace and quiet can do just that. One perfect example is hidden in the hills of Soufriere, the Stone-filled Estate Villa Resort, our first featured Caribbean escape. This resort is blessed by virtue of its quiet and secluded location, providing spectacular views of Petit Piton and the cerulean waters of the Caribbean Sea. Stone-filled Estate Villa Resort comprises of 16 villas, beautifully laid out on a tropical hillside. A spacious and secluded plantation paradise spread over 26 acres of beautiful landscaping with tropical plants and fruit trees. These villas are custom designed to maximize views and are filled with handmade and antique hardwood furnishings, private garden showers, and large wooden romantic verandas with hammock for two. Mango Tree Restaurant overlooks the pool and the best view from the resort. Mango Tree has rapidly become a favorite of guests and local St. Lucians. Just a bit further inland, you can join one of the many guided trail walks through St. Lucia's exotic rainforest. Stone-filled Estate even has its own fascinating and truly unique attraction, a superbly preserved petroglyph dating to pre-Columbian times, approximately 350 AD, that can be reached by a magnificent nature trail. In St. Lucia, you'll also find banana and cocoa plantations, 18th century forts, and sleepy coastal villages. It's also the location of Harry Edwards Jewelers, a premier retailer of St. Lucian duty-free watches, fine jewelry, and crystal. A lovely waterfall near Soufriere, Diamond Falls, is a part of a splendid botanical garden. The water is delightfully warm, heated by the volcanic activity in the area. You can follow the trail through the estate to the Diamond Water and the Sulphur Springs, a barren terrain pocketed with pools of boiling mud and steaming vents. It's the awesome scenes of natural wonder like these that make one quickly realize why St. Lucia is known as the Helen of the West Indies, Add to this mix the people of St. Lucia, who are known for their warmth, genuine friendliness, and easygoing ways. In fact, Friday night street parties in the fishing village at Anse-la-Raye, just north of Soufriere, an experience that you don't want to miss. You'll enjoy the mouth-watering sights, sounds, smells from these delicacies of the sea, and the jovial atmosphere isn't bad either. Few places offer the unique combination of an elegant but casual ambiance that guests at Takai Village enjoy. This St. Lucian property is definitely off the beaten path, with only the fishing village of Anse-la-Raye located nearby. Local developer Nick Pinnock has developed Takai Village on a bluff overlooking an excellent sandy beach and the cove below. The rooms mostly consist of standalone cottages, each with postcard views of the Caribbean Sea and comfortably decorated interiors that offer the highlights of Caribbean lifestyles. Guests here are welcome to experience the romance this resort exudes by laying in a hammock for two along each cottage's large veranda, while sweet Caribbean breezes swim over you. A wooden staircase leads to a small cove with silver sand and calm, crystal clear waters. The Scuba Center is located directly on the beach. The Caribbean restaurant and bar overlook the west coast of the island. The Caribbean Fusion menu incorporates indigenous flavors into international preparations. As tempting as the creative signature dishes can be, guests might find themselves captivated by the view of a vivid sunset, perfectly topping off their day and beginning a romantic St. Lucian evening. Cascading down from hillside to beach on St. Lucia's southwest coast is our next Caribbean escape. This 600-acre, 49-room Anse-Chastanet resort is a romantic, relaxing resort where excellence can be found around every corner. Voted as one of the Caribbean's top 25 resorts by Travel and Leisure magazine, Anse-Chastanet is a most romantic resort set amidst a 600-acre secluded estate, with stunning views of St. Lucia's famous Piton Mountains rising out of the calm Caribbean Sea. There are two beautiful natural soft sand beaches, one very secluded and surrounded by virgin coral reefs. Further up the hill are Anse-Chastanet's deluxe suites, where architectural imagination can best be appreciated. The furniture in all rooms have been individually designed and handmade in the region with the exclusive use of the island's woods like teak, mahogany, green heart, purple heart, red cedar, and wild breadfruit. Chairs and beds are covered in madras prints, a traditional island fabric of bright plaid woven in the same colors as the ginger lilies and bougainvillea found in every room. It's even hard to say where the inside stops and the outside begins. And the famous showers with a view in the premium suites are a unique luxury of Anse-Chastanet. There are impressive wooden sculptures and plaques, earthy burlap compositions, and painted sky ceilings by the room artist Elvira Bach. Tra al Diablo on the beach offers lunch and twice weekly dinner buffets. The Anse-Chastanet Resort is ideal for honeymooners, nature lovers, scuba divers, and all those who wish to get away from it all. Located on the hillier, less developed southern side of the island, a short distance from the fishing town of Soufriere, is the Ladera Resort, a place where the outside is incorporated into each space, with no windows or doors to obscure the views or dull the sounds of nature. Imagine yourself ensconced in an ultra-luxe treehouse, secreted from prying eyes and embraced by a lush Caribbean landscape. Each of the resort's 6 villas and 18 suites are unique, incorporating natural elements like Caribbean timbers and local stone and terracotta tiles to create an organic, comfortable sense of place. Some offer a rugged stone waterfall that splashes into a private pool, others an intimate jacuzzi and private bar. Ensuite bathrooms include seashell fixtures, sunken stone sinks, and showers that allow for refreshment with a view, yet privacy reigns supreme here. Hand-carved 4-poster beds face the spectacular vista, lending itself to romance. Guests can also indulge themselves with a massage treatment at Ladera's Spa. Award-winning chef Orlando Satchel presides over Ladera's top-notch restaurant, Desheen, which serves the hotel's trademark view by candlelight, along with Satchel's memorable cuisine. The hotel restaurant has been awarded Best on St. Lucia for 2 consecutive years. But the culinary experience is only the beginning to the nightlife at Ladera. The sounds of steel drums fill the night air as you sit back and sip on a libation of choice, mixed perfectly by one of the Caribbean's best bartenders, Peter. Small and sophisticated, Ladera has an air of intimacy and a personal touch. When we come back, we'll continue to explore St. Lucia and its collection of premier resorts. Then we'll turn our focus to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, all coming up on Caribbean Escapes.